Hello, it is Reviews Day Tuesday. This week I got Netflix. I'm not sure it was a good decision, but it was a decision that I have nevertheless made. Today I'm going to review two films which I watched on Netflix this weekend. The first film I'm going to talk about is Not Another Happy Ending, which was a 2013 romantic comedy type film. It's set in Glasgow and it features some great Scottish actors, including Karen Gillan, who stars. The male lead is played by Stanley Robert, who is French. So the story: author Jane Lockhart signs a 2-book deal with Tom Duval. The first book is a success, but she suffers from writer's block on the second book because she is too happy, so Tom decides to try and make her unhappy so that she will finish the book. There are also a few subplots, including her estranged relationship with her father. Also, there's a 6 characters in search of an author thing going on, where her main protagonist, who is played by Amy Manson, appears in front of her and tries to get her to finish her story, but nobody else can see her. I had a little bit of a problem with this because it seemed a pretty minor subplot, whereas I think that, if anything, would be like the main plot. So I kind of wish that it was either made more of and was more important to the story, or that it was just not there. This was an enjoyable film. It's not going to set the world on fire or anything. I think one of my favourite things about it, which was odd for me, was it looked beautiful. Glasgow looked glorious. And the set design and the production design and the costumes looked amazing. I can't put my finger on it, but I just felt that something was missing. Whether it was that the pacing was a bit slow occasionally, I just felt like the balance wasn't quite right between all the themes and plots and characters. Also, I think if it had been shot as stylishly as it was dressed, I think it would have been a better film. Mostly harmless. I'll give it a 3.4. And the second and last film I will be talking about today is Fargo, the 1996 Coen Brothers film. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you will know that I saw and loved the TV series and have been wanting so badly to watch the film. Well, I have now been able to achieve that goal. This film stars William H. Macy as a car salesman who hires 2 criminals played by Steve Buscemi and Peter Stormare to kidnap his wife so that he can get money from her father. However, there is a slight cock-up with the kidnapping and 3 people are murdered. This leads Frances McDormand's character Marge, who is heavily pregnant and a police chief, to investigate the homicides. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a good story. It had some great dialogue. It had very interesting characters, especially Frances McDormand. Frances McDormand was great. In fact, I think the story picked up a lot after the police got involved. It was occasionally exciting. It was quite often funny. It was a film that I, for one, got extremely involved with. If you like the TV series, then I totally recommend watching the film. I kind of wish that I'd watched the film first, so if you want to watch both, then I recommend watching the film first. I definitely recommend that film. I would give it a 4.5. What did you think of those films if you have seen them? And also, what should I watch on Netflix next? See you tomorrow.